disconnect. Hold on. Right there. Yeah. Don't disconnect. What the hell? Hi everybody, this is Kudo, and sorry I'm late this morning. I slept in a little bit, and we're back. We are back. It's a brand new day in Tomodachi. People have money for us. So happy. Oh, they have wishes first. There goes a Georgie. Seems like so much more money than before. I know it's not that much more, but it seems like so much more. All right. Curious if that's a female or a male bell clipper now. Ugh, stop giving me stuff I already have. There's that. Give me my morning market. Ooh, spaghetti. It's time. Barrett, who did you get in a fight with? Barrett. Barrett. I'll try to bring Quistis. Where's Quistis? Where's his wife? Quistis, I know you want to talk to me about something, but there's more important things happening. Your husband, he's distressed. Sure. No. Your husband is distressed. Yeah, go help him. Hi, Georgie. I don't know if it's gonna work. Saturn seems so thin. It's definitely that awkward preteen body type. Oh no, what I say for no. Okay. So after tracing her form, what we actually have here is honestly what a lot of female without the boobs. What a lot of female artists use for like the yaoi body type. It's just a very flat body type. Selfie. Not Renoa. Selfie. Go talk to your husband. He's upset. Beautiful. Okay. Still gonna trace her eyes because the important thing is to get the expression. She's got eyes like Mars, but bigger because she's younger. Oh, what's up? Damn. Quistis has pistis-shaped bacteria in her teeth. Okay. We can go ahead and turn off this bottom layer for now because we have the basic shape of what we want. Oh, Jesus, that was expensive. Ow! 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 I just bought that without thinking. Ow! What's up, Princess Garnet? Sure. Sure. Why not? You guys are all asking for a sprinkler in the exact same spot. I don't know why, but you can have it. Water fun on the beach sounds fine. Oh, is that, I forgot your name. Oh, that's just Selfie. I thought that was their daughter. Selfie and Yuna would get along so well. Sure, we can play no repeats. Toki, doner kebab, tofu, chicken tikka masala, fruity granola, lobster roll, fancy cupcake. Ah, that's duplicate. Congratulations, you won. Need a big one. Tuna. I'm not giving anyone a tuna as a pet. Actually, I might give Sid a tuna as a pet. That's like it. That's the only one I can think of. Let's go ahead and start with the top and start feeding people. Gold coin, hell yeah. Sorry, my ADHD wanted me to tell my husband that I've streamed every day for over a week now. Is that why? Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Man, my tablet's been Bluetooth connected this whole time. I thought I was hard. Whatever. I have 10,000 errors. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with her just yet. I might also thicken her up a little bit and leave her as average preteen. He's fighting the tree, that's fine. He doesn't want to eat. No, I don't have materia. I have spaghetti. You want some spaghetti? Sure. Have the prince costume. Awesome, he loved it. Her face is really angular here, and we are going to soften it up just a little bit. Not a lot, though. And the way that we can help her have the more slanted eyes like Mars is to also make the bottom slant up just slightly. Just like that. Now, if you really want that doll look, you gotta give them the thick eyelashes. And so I would start, you know, up and then work down. Go like that to give it more of the upward angle. And that really gives her the kind of despondent look that we're going for. And that is such a perfect eye. I kind of want to copy it, but I won't. Just because for these eyes, I do want some difference between the two. Not a lot. Beautiful. It really gives her a cat-like look. And her eyes are a little bit wider than we would like, but that is okay because this is a child. Child eyes are generally going to be bigger than normal. Now, the more you want her eyes to look like they are smushed, the less of the circular aspect of the eye we're going to see. If you want them to look like they are half closed, a good way to do that is to make the eye more elongated and more oval. And then make sure that your pupil is actually what touches the bottom of the lid, to just simulate that, yes, this eye is almost closed or half closed. And I love that look so much. She looks like she's just looking down on you. We can give a little bit of the bottom back, I think, because it's almost a little too much. But yeah, like that. Let's zoom in on the face over here so that we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, that looks epic. It looks... She looks like she sees through my soul, and that's what we really want for Saturn. I would even draw a little underline like Neptune, because it really gives the illusion that she's kind of tired. Give her the smallest mouth. And a small, straight nose. Yeah, I like that a lot. This tired look on a kid is kind of sending me. I like it a lot. It really makes it seem like she's just been through it right now. She's just been seeing some shit lately, guys. I think the problem with the nose is that it's the wrong way. Because her face is kind of turned this way, not that way. So we actually want the line to go up on the other side. Yeah, that looks much better. Beautiful. She's looking gorgeous already. She's got that really sad energy. Okay, next part is where it's starting to get a little tricky because we definitely want to thicken her up, but we still want to keep her average looking. Sure, we can play a game. Oh, no, you just want a game. Have a role-playing game. I really should give them, like, Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, like, I should make those games. Ah! Always with the itchy nose. She looks so good so far. So we are going to start with a little bit of thickness to the neck. Not a lot, because this is still a preteen. and we're not trying to go woman status. A lot of kids, you can tell by the distance of their shoulders to their heads. It really helps you decide, one, how tall they're going to be, but also really helps you establish that they are children if you give them smaller shoulders. That's why the smaller shoulder concept right now that is so prevalent is just seemingly making lollies, and it's not my favorite. Because even preteens will have actual shoulders, but as you can see, because she's a preteen, it's going to like not be farther out than her hair. Adult women will have much broader shoulders, and unless they have big hair, it should their shoulders should go past their hair, if that makes sense, or at least their head. But for preteens, we're given a little bit more discretion because they are bigger head, smaller stature. And if I'm over-explaining, you guys can just tell me to shut up. If you like the over-explaining, then yeah, I'll just keep doing it. And we are going to leave her a little thin because that is part of the awkward preteen stage sometimes. Like when we drew Chibiusa, I went to thicken her, and that is just the way I ended up drawing her is just a natural stage of childhood. Children's bodies are growing and changing so constantly that it is okay to draw them different weights and sizes at different points in their life. That being said, we're going to take this Saturn, we're going to make her kind of awkwardly thin and a little awkwardly shaped, I think. We're going to start with just the basic body type because it seems like this picture was really, really pretty, but it seems like our body is off a little bit, so we got to fix that first before we start thickening her up. So let's start with the clavicle, get this other shoulder here, because if you see, this clavicle is off because I have her facing too far forward. You see it? With the clavicle, you want to come from the chin down as much as possible. But yeah, go around and down. Have your bell pepper. But yeah, all of the scouts are awkwardly thin and awkwardly tall if you draw them the base like this. You start to notice that they are very sticky. And what I mean by that is like they don't have a lot of skin or definition to them. First season was better because they had a little bit of wiggle room with the art, if that makes sense. But after that, they started trying to be more and more consistent with the super thin body type, and it wasn't my favorite, but consistency matters. We are not going to add the boob right away because that is way too big of a boob on this body. Because this is a very thin body like Mars. If I were to just take this body as is, I would use this as the ultra thin body type, just like I did for Mars, and just straight trace it. We are going to add some fat like in awkward places to make it seem more like an awkward kid phase, Oh my gosh, I got another subscriber. Hi, Flu. Yeah, that leg is so disgustingly thin. Jesus. And that's pretty much traced off the original. We got a little bit of thickness that we missed just because of the darkness. But yeah, I don't care for it that much. The thinness of this leg almost reminds me of Charlie Morningstar from Hazbin Hotel. I do only have Saturn and Pluto next. I have requests for Madoka Magica and Kingdom Hearts, but I am taking requests if anybody has requests for more of different animes and stuff. These are completely free. Obviously, they're the intellectual property of Sailor Moon, so I am not charging for these. Listen, itty bitty titties. Perfect. That is much more feasible on a preteen. Now, I'm not saying that as I'm someone who has been well endowed since like second grade. So I am only saying that from the perspective of this body type has next to no fat on it, and boobs are decided by mostly fat. And so if this body type had boobs, it would not be big ones. And it would surely not be as big as the basic drawing. Just be itty bitty A's. Yeah, and this is it's just a thin rectangle. We can thicken her a bit, but I almost want to leave her as is as just a thin, awkward preteen. And I think that's the answer. Okay. I'm getting better at like playing that but not playing that. Okay. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I'm really thinking I should leave her this size. Yeah. You know what? Chibiusa is the standard slightly bigger kid. This is the one that is scrawny. I love the staff though. Sorry, scythe. Unfortunately, it's so big we do not get to see the top of it in this picture. Okay. Give me this heart in the middle so that I can see where the bow is. That's a really high bow compared to Chibiusa, but it's also because Chibiusa was so much shorter, and that is okay. I think I did forget that part of Chibiusa's sailor uniform, the little I don't even know what to call it. It's like a case for their boobs, almost. Some spaghetti. that a star? Turn it up. I can't even make out what that is. I want to say it's a star. Now I gotta go look it up. Give me a sec. Saturn. We look at your neck. It is a star. We're okay, guys. It's a star. We know how to do stars. So because it's the sketch layer, we can actually just do the simple star thing. And I recommend doing it this way because actually when you go to outline it, you will realize that, yeah, all the points just cross from each other. And so it makes it really easy to just outline. And there you go. Have a star. Just trace that shape, guys. There we go. Now, she has a long torso. Yeah, she does. I was almost exactly right on where the cutoff is. That's only because I've been doing so many of these. And then this one, yeah, she has two, and then it like puffs out for the third. So we're gonna do the two, and then boop. Too much. Boop. Just like that. I really need to find my power glove, guys. Yay! Okay. Now let's see. Wrong button. My controller's got flipped around. Irvine's still mad. Can I feed you your favorite food? Will you calm down if I give you roasted leg of lamb? It's filet mignon. Salisbury steak. You gotta go back. You gotta go get more. Let's see if it's in the grocery store. Harper. That's their kid's name. Harper. It's a cute name. There it is. $17. Ow. close. There we go. So cute. Oh, good, they've made up. The roast lamb did it. I like how they wiggle. We have a food merch box. Why? No? Maybe? Why? Yeah. Look like a boy. Such a pretty baby. Good, Zell. I want you dreaming about Kiba. But Zell, I need to feed you. Let's go all the way up to the knee. And you know that we do our laces differently than them because they cheated. Then we do our tongue all the way down. I think that one's a little too far out. We can cut that in half like that. All right. actually ready to start inking, it looks like. Yeah, I don't see anything keeping us from moving up. Perfect. What's up, BB? No. You already have sprinklers on the beach. I don't understand you guys. Oh, BB needs to be fed first. Hold on. Have some skin. You guys have some onion rings? Perfect. Have some spaghetti, Steiner. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look for my gloves because I'm really tired of spots appearing everywhere. Give me a sec. Okay, Flipper, okay. are back. My power glove, my pen. And yeah, if you guys have lost your power glove, just make one. Cut two holes in a sock that you don't use anymore. Yes, I do have food, but no, not Rosalind. I just... Okay. So now that we're here, we're gonna go in, and we're actually gonna start with the hair this time, I think. Power glove didn't work. It's because we're not covering our fingers. The power glove is adding a little bit of density to my hand, which is affecting my flow a little bit. And what I mean by that is my line work, but it's okay. What's up, Amaranth? Here's some roasted leg of lamb. Hello, how's it going? I hate Zodach. I don't know who Zoda is. I need to watch more anime. That's a little too thick. Remember, we're trying to keep her thin. Awkward preteen thin stage. Activate. That's a really good hand. Got a little bit of overlap here. Again, people probably wouldn't notice it. I'm just nitpicky. Oh. No, I don't answer numbers from Texas. There we go. Beautiful. Go, what's up? Me. Spaghetti. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's give you more food. Okay. Now, on to what I meant about the star. See, we did the original shape that you learned how to draw in whatever grade you learned to draw this star shape in. And all you have to do is trace it. And you will get an almost perfect star. Perfect. Let's give her her clavicle back, just a little bit, followed by that thing. I have a green pepper. I'm going to erase this side because I think I can make it a little longer. Perfect. Okay. We have pretty much her entire body done. Now let's move on to a new layer and the face. Ah! If my nose would ever stop itching. Okay, we're gonna go down I know you're like, but Kudo, her top lid is so thick. That's fine. There's a method to my madness. And then you can actually just do this number. Boop. Oh no, you can't. Wait, you can, but you have to turn off the sketch layer. Boop. And then go back to your pen and fill in the small parts. Perfect. Smooth it out a little bit. That eye turned out so perfect. You heard nothing. Oh, you're so cute. Here we go. Sheet again. Perfect. Ah! Crazy. No. That's beautiful. We're gonna bring it up a little bit so it cuts a little bit more into the eye. I'm gonna take this side, we're gonna straighten it a bit. Makes your eyes look a bit thicker. Evens it out a little bit. There we go. Oh, she's looking so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, have a green pepper. You know, what's up? They're gonna keep asking if I don't let them have their sprinklers. That's right next to the other one. Is this just Water Park Beach now? That's fine. She wanted to take pictures of it, weirdo. Okay. We only have a couple more things to do here. So let's outline this. Wait. Ah! Perfect. Okay. Do a whole new layer. Nope. Aha! So if we do this, and then we shift, and then we shift, we did it, boys. No! Unshift. Close that even. Awesome. That looks good. Perfect. Now we're going to, this is still on a new layer, so let's go ahead and tackle these cups. Go down this one to erase, yeah? No, this one. I said press. There we go. There we go. Other side. Ooh, we didn't get the back arm, but that's because we wouldn't necessarily see it. I feel like we'd see this part, but we wouldn't see that part, because that's a little too thin. Back up to this layer. Back down to this one. There we go. That looks a little better. Let's go ahead and go here. Don't ask me how that turned out so good. I couldn't tell you. I had speed wobbles like halfway through that. Okay. Now I think I can turn off that. And go to you and erase that. Overlap there. Perfect. We're gonna do a new layer. Gonna go like that. And if you've been watching, you should know how to do laces. Not this episode, but Jupiter's? Jupiter's we did laces? Okay, so what we do here is we have, you know, the top one, which is the two that come out of these holes and tie together. So just do a knot, and boop, there we go. We have our tied bow. But from here, we go inside, out. 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 Be-doop. 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 And I am starting to change the angle because her foot is turning. Kamara's having a dream. What you dreaming about? What you dreaming about? Trying to fly? Get a feather? That's a lame dream, Kamari. And the last one down here is going to be inside, inside. Because what did it do? It ended on the outside, and then it goes in, disappears in the hole, and comes back out. Bam! That is a shoe. Those are laces. It is much harder to do from the other side because it's going to be at an angle, but it is still going to be inside out, inside out, inside out. And if you see kind of where my X crosses is where the middle is. I've been doing this a long time, so this isn't something that I need to plan out or think about. But if you need to, please do. There's no shame in doing an extra layer to make sure that you get it right. But here we go. We've got both boots done. We've got, I think, let me look at the original. It looks like that ribbon is in front of the staff, so we're going to go back to the staff layer and erase the staff behind her skirt ribbon. And now we are ready to add final line weight. There's your roasting. Awesome. We're going to merge all these layers down together. Do a whole nother layer for our top line. Okay. Trying to decide where to start here. We definitely want to go up to a 50. For face thickness, the lines are already pretty conducive to what I want. We're getting better and better at this, so our line consistency is being what we want more and more from the start. But I sit back. Perfect. Let's zoom out so that we can actually see our line work a bit better. I'm going to erase because that came out too sharp. Just like that. The hair is separated into two separate layers, so we're going to do that number. And that number. That actually looks really good. What are we doing? Oh, we're imagining your day. That's okay. Tiny is wrong. Big stretch. And a flute. defeating Yuffie wants to defeat Shinra. You want to defeat Sin. So if you want to make friends with Yuffie, you should talk to her about defeating Shinra. It looks really wavy, but I actually like how thick that is for an outside line, so we're just going to fill it in. Just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sharpen that part a bit. We're coming over here. Yeah. No nicknames for you two. Let's see. We were feeding or back at you, buddy. Roasted like a lamb. And as you can see, I kind of use my line weight to cover up mistakes. Please steal that. Because as I thicken these lines, you can see I'm just swallowing all these little bleeps that are out of place. Joyce. Hi, Jacqueline. Ooh, I'm gonna follow you. I want another art page to follow. Let me just go to channel and subscribe. Hell yeah. Hearts. Artists stick together. But yeah, we're just thickening it up. Bum, bum, bum. I know this is just the free YouTube music, but this, whatever song this is on this album, is really relaxing. It reminds me of like the water levels in Mario. Like I'm just So yeah, we've definitely we thickened up her body. I don't think we need to thicken up I keep wanting to call it a fuku. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's the sailor fuku. But I don't know where I got that term from, honestly, so I can't remember. I feel like it was on some video game, and it was like an item I could get. But I have no idea. And please, I am looking to follow more art pages and make more art friends. If you do have an art page like Miss Jacqueline says in her name, please let me know. I'll follow you too. It's been my way of purging my jiggerhythms of the AI, and it's been working really well. So if you want more art in your feed, follow some artists. And these coloring pages are all free to download, posted on my Tumblr as I complete them. I'm going to try to get my Instagram working because it seems like that's what other people are wanting to use. But if you want to request any other line art of any other fan characters so that you can color them, just ask. Pretty sure I was a tattoo artist in another life. Got a little bit of an overlap there that I don't like, so we're just going to go to that layer and fix it. Again, nobody would have noticed that from afar. It's just me being nitpicky. You don't have to. You don't have to go through and find all the little mistakes and correct them as you're going. But you see how I just swallowed all those little... That's what I'm going for. Just eating up those mistakes. Now, because Saturn is so thin, you can go inside or outside with this line art on this leg. Just be aware that if you don't do the same on both legs, they're going to look a little uneven like this, because it looks like I went inside on this leg but outside on that leg. So we're going to go back a little bit. Not a lot. Just that side of the leg. And we're going to approach it from the outside instead. Come back here. And that looks much better. Because now our legs actually look even. It's almost finished. Then we will move on to Pluto, and then will be all the sailor scouts. All the sailor scouts will be done. Coloring pages for all. Maybe I should stop singing along to the relaxed mix. But yeah, I do want to thicken up this arm just a tiny bit more. And I think that's it. I think she's done. Yeah, she looks great. That's our Sailor Saturn. Liner done. File. Save. Save. Alright. That is an hour and 45 minutes from start to completion. That was not bad. I am getting faster. I'm enjoying that part. Can you let me type, please? I would love to. Bah. Come here. What's wrong with you? File. Save. Do it. We'll just save it as illustration 16. I don't care. I need it saved. Alright. Saturn is done. We only have one more Sailor Scout. That is Sailor Pluto. I did not get confirmation on my Pyre sketch, so I'm not going to switch to that yet. We'll just keep going with this. Close that one. Window. Canvas, new window. Sorry, Saturn. We're all done. Go back. Yes, I know, Mitchie. That is awesome. Google. Where is my... Why isn't my typing thing coming up? Yeah, my typing keyboard on my tablet isn't coming up for some reason. Okay. What can we do here? I'm gonna stop casting the tablet for a bit. Don't look at my friends' names. I'm gonna stop casting to my tablet for a bit, and then I'm gonna see if I can't restart it, I guess. Tabitha's tired, guys. I mean, she has been working 9 days straight. Of course it's not working. Gmail. Glad I didn't open that. Now it pops up. Okay. Sailor Pluto. She has a very similar pose to Saturn, but that's okay. Just gonna screenshot that. Crop it. Close it. My computer is telling me that my tablet has a new photo. Okay. So we have that now. I'm not sharing anymore. I'm gonna go back to connect to Ike, mirror to PC, back, Tabitha and Ike are back together. File, no, not file share, cancel. File, import, image, recent items, open storage. Images. Recent. There you are. Resize. Such a tall Amazonian woman. But she actually fits completely in the screen with her staff, which is super nice. Like, there's just a little bit of cut off with the hair, and I'm not even worried about that. So that's that. Oh. This is normally where I would leave you guys, but I am on a roll. So I am actually just going to take a small break real fast because I need to get some more water and give me about just 10 minutes, guys. 600 boost to happiness. Hell yeah, I'll leave you guys with that while I go to the restroom. And here is Floof. Floof, keep them entertained for me, buddy. Where it's going. Come on, Floof, you can do it. You can do it, Floof. No? as we had our full cup of Celsius, and we just got some water. But, ooh, I see problems. I see problems with the OBS. There's that. No, not my name. What the hell? There it goes. Stop myself. Now that we're done doxing ourselves, we can get back to drawing. Push you back just a little bit. You give no craps, huh? Such a pretty boy. Okay. Turn down Pluto. Go to your pencil. Still a little unsure what I want to do with Pluto's body type as well. I've pretty much got two options, kind of. I can do a tall rectangle shape, like Mercury, where you know, she's a bit thicker and doesn't have like this hella hourglass happening. Or I can lean into the hourglass, but make her a little bit less endowed, if that makes sense. Those are my two real options here, based on what I've done before. What's up, Payne? Oh, sure. Have a haunted mansion. Yay! Have some roasted leg of lamb. It definitely feels like she's seen at a lower angle here. Like, she is definitely taller than us, guys. Nope, we forgot our power glove. There we go. Not the power glove I created. Here we are. Yes, I made a power glove out of old fuck today. I think it needs to be switched around, actually. One hole is bigger than yellow. Go. Good, good, good. Sailor Pluto is so tall. But she is way too thin. Hey, I make her taller than Moon, but still the same thickness, damn. Yeah. Looks terrible. Very interesting. So she has this like one lock of hair that's just doing this number, which is kind of cool. I'm definitely gonna leave it. Okay. I think we can turn off that now. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Ooh, that's a big crack. Okay. There you go, Aaliyah. I'm not gonna get anything though. $10. Everybody. Oh, Gucci. Awesome. Have a bell pepper. We do need that back on because we do need to get the face. She has thin eyes like Uranus. And sit back. She gives me big villain energy with that look. Beautiful. Okay. Malia, you're done. Taylor. Roasted leg Elena. answer should be the tall and stocky rectangle. Down a little more. Go here. Let's zoom in. She's definitely going to keep the angular face because out of all of them, she has the most angular face.
Discovery Houston, clear to ATO.
So we got that. We're going to zoom into her head. Do that number. Beep. Beep. Here we go. Got that hair down. Let's flatten this bun a bit because it is against her head. Let's come in here and let's go down to a 30. And she's going to have the narrow eyes like Uranus, but we're going to give her more lashes like Venus. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to combine assets from all the other 8 girls a little bit. She is more mature, so her eye is more rounded. Thicken that up a little bit more. Dark. Just like that. Gorgeous. Beautiful. The nose. I don't want to give her a big nose like Venus or a tiny nose like Saturn. Item I scored an amazing deal on is a Phoenix Pinion. Yeah, I got an amazing deal on one. I'll get you something though. You need to wear this one. over. It's close to what we want, but not quite. We want it to be a little bit more centered. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Beautiful, dude. I'm picking up these eyelashes. She is gorgeous, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, she definitely has a sharp nose because her face is very angular. Hey, give her the rose lamp. Just a normal nose. And some voluptuous lips. Now this clavicle is not even with the chin because her body is turned, and that's okay. I'm definitely going to add in the shoulder because I feel like it would be seen. I do think that she would have a little bit more defined shoulder muscles, not super muscular like Jupiter or Uranus, but she definitely would have a little bit more definition to her arms, I believe. Okay. We definitely need to like make her wrist a little bit smaller here. So we're gonna go in. got that arm. Come get this back. And we are not going to go anywhere near as thin. I cannot do no calves on tall women. Come on, guys. No calves? That's a stick leg, dude. This ankle is so twiggish, it kind of reminds me of like Cruella de Vil from the animated fucking 101 Dalmatians. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Where, I'm not sure. Her hips are not even. On this side, we'd want to go out to about here to match the other side. guys, I'm kind of stuck on exactly what I want to do here, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye. See you tomorrow morning.